Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Welcome back to our Direwolf mod pack Minecraft series here on the V for Variety server. Lots has changed actually since we've last been here, but I'm not going to do a base update today. We've done 2 of those already. We're not going to do that. We've got so much to do though. We're not going to do a long and involved introduction either. I'll try and avoid that too. Safest to say that we're not going to do building today. We're going to look at the magic and Thormacraft that I've already done some research on, and we're going to try and fix something before we get building, because out here, if you remember, outside. Let's go outside. Dum, dum, dum. We have what's called like an eerie biome taint thing here, which was caused as a result of a obelisk, what's it called? Obsidian obelisk that was in the middle here with a sinister node, which has sort of tainted all this land. Now, I've done a little bit of research, done a little bit of thinking, done a little bit of reading. Oh, hello you! I see ya hiding in the corner there, pretending not to be noticed. Yeah. Uh-oh. I messed up getting in the door. Oh, we have to kill him now. Oh, he fell over. Ah, there we go. What was I doing? Yes! So, we need to try and fix that. Now, I've been reading in my book. Let me go and get my book. Open the door. Let's get my book. You! Got 2 of these now. I found one in a chest. Out and about. Let's get rid of this ender fragment, because we don't need that on us at the moment. Thank you. Right, the book says... And I'll show you what we've done about magic. We'll talk about the wand focus first, I think. Let's talk about wands. Now, this is where we're up to. I have made a new wand, a Great Wood Wand Core. Okay, so we're back to having Great Wood, and we're back to having gold wand caps, which is what we had in our last series, actually, before we were brought over here. But what I'm going to talk about today is just these here, the wand focus, the different things that they can do. And you make a wand focus easily. This one was an emerald. That was a bugger to get, but we got one. With nether quartz and earth shards. Okay, and that gives you a wand focus, which essentially can mine for you, and I'll test all these things out and show them all to you in a second. But it uses Terra in aspect V within your wand, and it just tunnels things out for you. It's a bit like it's a bit like a pickaxe, really. Not very good on wood or other sort of non-solid objects like that. Definitely works better on stone, works on granite, works on all that sort of dirt and stuff, but not so good on wood. So there's that one. There's also this one, the Frost. It hurls chunks of ice, little balls of ice actually. They bounce off solid things, so you can actually use to your advantage, like you bounce them around corners and stuff. I've not really been able to get very good at it. It also freezes water though as well if you hit that. But there we go, there's an ice one. That uses Aqua, Ignis and Peditio. You can see there the cost, 0.05 of Aqua, 0.2 of Ignis and 0.02 of Peditio as well. A one focus shock. This is just air only, 0.25, quarter of one, and essentially get that was another bugger to get. It's a potato. I had to get that from RJ. Thank you, RJ, for lending me that. So again, nether quartz potato on the arcane workbench over there, and we get a one shock focus. Now it causes lightning bolts, which is very useful. This is a brilliant one. I love this one. This is Quicksilver, which actually you get from the shimmer leaf plants. Is it? No, it's not. It's used to be able to get them from there. You get it from the cinnabar now. If you pulverize some cinnabar, you'll get that, and the balance shard, which we made in our crucible next to me. And essentially, if you're holding a load of blocks, you can transfer the blocks that you're pointing at into the ones in your hand without digging them out. I'll show you all of these. And I made a little pouch to carry all my focuses in, and if I open up, here it is. And you can see that I've already made the all the necessary ones here. We've got the Frost, the Shock, the Equal Trade, and the Fire. The Fire one, incidentally, is... actually, let's open the book and I'll show you. The Fire one is the one in the middle here, the one I didn't show you. It talks generally about fire, about foci, sorry, and then you just make a fire charge, another quartz, put it all together, and you get that. And it uses Ignis, and just Ignis at 0.1 per tick. Let's go and show you these in action, and then let's get some dirt as well, because I'm going to need a little bit of dirt. There we go. So let's take some dirt with us. And now at the moment you can see on the top of the wand, actually I've come the light a bit better, you can see that I've got a green cap. That's because I've got, and by pressing F it opens up the quick slots for the wand focus, because I've got a bag. You can see that I've got the green one on. I can change it to blue, which is the Frost, or I can change it to the orange one. Let's start off with the Shock one. That's pretty useful. And we'll go and see if we can find some... Actually, we might be able to shock that creeper that was creeping about outside for no good reason. Let's go and find him. Up we go. Up, up, up. Lovely. So let's see if we can find anything to shock. If not, we'll use a cow or some other. Oh, it's getting light time. That's good. You can see the top left-hand corner is our amount of viz that we've got available. Actually, is there? Where's the node around here that I can drain some off and hopefully have full air? This one air? It is. Okay, let's drain that off. Fill up our wand with air. And that gives us a maximum charge, apart from terror, which we're missing a little bit of terror. That's not a problem. I have been planting magical forest. I'm trying to get a magical forest biome over here, so I've been planting silverwoods. They're an absolute bugger to get. But once you got them... Oh, there's 2 nodes in this one. Wow, looky at that. Isn't that clever? There's 2 nodes appearing in that one. And sometimes they have nodes in them, sometimes they don't. And when they don't, we sort of have to chop them down and get some better ones. This one's just grown, just now. It's got a node inside, very good. We've got another sapling over here waiting to grow. And did I put another one around here somewhere? Maybe I didn't. Not that I can see, anyway. Another one there. And they're growing up and turning into magical forest. Right, let's see if there's anything to hit. Well, there's creepers over there. So, we've got the wand on. There's a creeper on that trunk here. Yeah, you see? So, from this distance, I can go... See, it does a little bit of damage to him, like a machine gun, really, and I can just electrocute him with that all day long. But it does use up the viz in the wand, and that's what we've got to keep recharging and coming back to our nodes to do, and saying, okay, we'll take a little bit of terror out of this one. Excellent. Anyone else? Nope. Well, that's the shock one. Let's look at this one. This is one of my favourite. This is my favourite one, actually. It's the fire one. The fire one does balls of fire, but it does multiple balls of fire, so it covers a wider area, which is really useful. Here we go. So here's a little zombie who thinks he's pretty safe. Have some fire. We deliver the fire. And it's... I mean, the fire's not the best damager in the world. I think the electricity does better than the fire, because this takes a little longer to do. You can see in the top left-hand corner the Ignis level is dropping. But there we go. That's got him done. We'll take all of that stuff. Lovely. Lovely. So that's fire. It's yeah. I mean, it's good. I have to say. Oh, what was that? Something hit me. I think I flew into my own ball of fire then. I think I flew into my own wand fire. Yeah, it's pretty good when you get like groups of mobs like that together. See? Whereas electricity not so good. It does one mob at a time. This one, better, does 3. You can do a lot more damage with 3 at the same time. Oh, we've run out of V, so there we go. If you look at the top left, the orange is gone. So let's go back to our storm one. Oh, actually, let's go to our snowy, icy one. And you can see that this one has these jumping balls of ice. I've just run out of that one because I didn't have that fully stocked before I go. But that does jumpy ice balls, which again I'm not very good at trying to bounce around corners. To be fair, it's not something I'm very good at. I normally stick to this one, the electrical one, or I stick to the fire, depending on how many mobs I'm trying to deal with at any one time. But it is just quite fun. I used if you remember on my birthday episode, because this is my birthday week, the end of my birthday week last week. We went to the Ender Dragon and I used the wand, or tried to use the wand, to fight the dragon over there. Really didn't work. Really didn't work. Not a great amount of damage was done to the dragon, so it's probably not great to use it for that. So that's that. That's all of those ones. Let's look at the green one, which is the tunneler. So we just change it over, and now I've got green on the end of the wand. I don't want to do too much damage over here because effectively I've got to put it all right again if I do that. So let's come over. Let's go to a non place where we can do a bit of mining. This little bit here, this little bit here, and you'll see what I mean. You don't have to do a lot of it, but essentially it's a point and click job. So you point at the thing, little green beam comes out, and you can see already we're mining away happily. Anything, stone, dirt, gravel, sand, anything like that, easy peasy. And it's just really quite quick actually of being able to go through that and whip it all apart. Now the next thing to look at, for example, if we wanted to turn all this to dirt, but I don't want to dig it all out, we can go to the last of the magic foci, which is this one, which is the exchange one. And what I need to do, if I right click this dirt pile, that's set what I want to do. And now if I do a one click with the left, it automatically changes that stone into dirt, because that's what I've set it at. You can see in the top left hand corner, you can see 203. That's the amount of dirt that I'm holding, and that's the number of squares that I can change. You can only change squares if you're holding the appropriate item. So if you want to change it into stone, you must be holding stone. So one click and you change it with the left. You can change one at a time. And if you want to be a bit fancy and you know it's all the same, if you do a right click, it goes through the system and just turns the rest of it to dirt. And there we go. And you see the number of dirt blocks that I'm carrying up there has now gone from 200 odd to 170. And what it's done is exchange those rocks for the ones that were there. It does take stone and turn it into cobble though, as if it's been broken. It doesn't. It's not the case of. Why are you not drain? I should be able to drain that aqua out of there. Why are you not draining? See, there's aqua in there, and I'm not able to drain it. I wonder why. Have I scanned this node? I have. Most peculiar. Something seems to have gone wrong with the wand draining. Maybe something with the server with a bit of lag. I don't know. It's unusual though. Normally you're able to drain because I've got aqua's empty, I think. No, that's the one on the side, isn't it? So aqua's full. What's the one in the middle there? That's igneous, and then we've got order. So actually, the frost one. What does the frost one use? Ah, look, igneous. That's what it's missing. We need some fire if we're going to be able to do anything with that. Where's that eerie, the sinister bit is over here. Let's go over here. I think it's over here. Have I made it up? No, there it is. Now be careful, because we're going to get ferocious zombies will come out of here in a sec. We've got witches and all sorts coming around. Again, this is the same sort of sinister node which is causing the taint around it. You see that dark splodge? Same as the splodge over here. Let's go and deal with that now, actually, whilst we're talking. So that's wand foci, and we've built the ones that we can have at the moment. There are others. There's also a forbidden knowledge one, which I haven't got yet. I haven't got that far. But just to show you as well, it's not so good. This on trees. This doesn't work so well on the wood. See, it takes. It will work, but it just takes a long time to cut it. So I don't use that on living stuff. You've got to use it on. I'll put that back. We use that on dirt and solid stone only. Excellent. In we come. So we want to sort out that eerie. Have I got something following me? Okay. We want to sort out that eerie biome. Whoops. And according to the great book, done all of that now. Artifice, is it? No. Alchemy? Yes. Alchemy. An ethereal bloom. A purifying flower. Shimmerleaf is often overshadowed by its mystical neighbour, the silverwood tree, but it has magical properties of its own. Like the silverwood, shimmerleaf flowers have purifying properties that lie dormant. You have found a way to awaken these properties and turn it into an ethereal bloom. Ethereal bloom slowly but surely restores the land corrupted by mystical means to former glory. This includes the blight known as taint. It's not taint that we're dealing with. Taint is the purple stuff. This isn't taint. This is an eerie caused by a sinister node. While it cannot combat taint directly, few tainted growths can survive outside the native environment for long, and they tend to die back. The flower only purifies the land bathed in its light out to a range of about 8 blocks. And in order to make it, oops, where's the book gone? In order to make it, we need to have this in our cauldron. 16 sano. We need some taint though. We need to find stuff that's got taint in it. Let's have a look at our book and we'll see, because where's the aspects? Here they are. And if I scroll over, it will tell me all the things that have got in. See, these have got healing potions in it for Sano, and I actually have brewed some healing potions, so we've got some of those. What have we got for taint? Sludge, taint. So sludge has got taint in it, has it? Didn't know that. They have got some sludge. I wonder if a bucket of sludge would work. Bucket of sewage, I mean. We're going to need quite a bit of it, though. I don't know quite how many buckets I've got. I could probably make some. I made some new chests as well, just to try and help out a little bit with the storage. I haven't got around to making one of those ME, whatever they're called, the high-tech super duper ones. Let's get some buckets on the go. We've got 3 buckets. Oh, okay. Rubbish. I've just made a load of those. I don't need them. Never mind. Let's go and get some sewage and see how much taint it's got in it. If it hasn't got enough, then I will go, make a cut and go and get the necessary bits and bobs together, and then we'll make an ethereal bloom, and then we can start purifying this land so that we can build on it properly, and we'll just plant them around. It's quite a big area. Probably going to need about 4 blooms by the looks of it. Right, sewage. Now I'm sure we had some sewage on this island somewhere. Sure we did. If not, I will have to go and find some of that as well. No, can't see any up here. Nice and high. You can see what I'm doing there. You see the light green patches around the trees? That's where the magical forest, which is the biome that they create, a bit like the sinister ones that create. Now, see, that's not sewage. That's poison. That's just wither, isn't it? Wither bucket or whatever it is. Need to fill that in and get rid of that, really. Yeah, I can't see any sewage over here. Right, I'm going to have to go on a mission to get the necessary bits and bobs, and then when we come back, we will look at making some of these ethereal blooms. So I shall be right back. So welcome back, everybody. I've been out doing a little bit of work, and I've managed to get ourselves a little bit of tainted tainted goo even, from around near Digi's place. It's got a large tainted area. It's a bit dangerous. Luckily, though, I have made myself an ender pouch, which is linked to my ender chests here. And there's another one in the bedroom. So actually I was able to, rather than hold on to the tainted goo, which can often cause problems, is to put it in my ender pouch, and actually that doesn't affect me then. So it's just a way of getting it out of your inventory nice and quickly. Here we go. So if we look at the recipe, oops, wrong thing, wrong button, there we go. Let's look at the recipe again. We need 6, now this is not very efficient the way I'm going to do this, but even so. We need 16 herba, 16 presentio, which is a magic one, 16 heal, and obviously 8 taint. If we look at here, we get 3 from each of these, so that's going to be 9 taint. We are going to get some extras we don't need, of course, sadly. We've got potions of healing, which are going to give us 6 and 4, which means we're going to have an oversupply of the healing one by the looks of it, but that's sort of tough. And 16 of these, so actually we should just be able to throw all of these in and get ready for it. Let me put these away. Let me get as much out of my inventory bar as I don't need as possible, because otherwise we might end up with a situation where I've got to do something quickly to get rid of the taint, and glass. Let's put that away. I made that. There we go. I'm going to want as well I want some dirt in my bar, just in case I need to deal with the taint. Foci can go over there. That's fine. That's fine. Keep that for now. That's fine. Ender pouch. Yeah, you're okay. You can stay over there for now. Let's keep the wand on standby just in case. So, the first thing we're going to throw in here will be our tainted stuff, because we want it out of our inventory as fast as possible. Let's take all of these on our... I don't need that. I need that on my bar. I don't need your sword for now. Get over there. Food. I don't need you right now. Get over there. So, this is the order we're going to literally bung these in at. 3 and then 1. So, one of those... Oh, here we go. 1. Pick them up quickly. Turn, and let's get on with this. So, we go... 1, 2, 3, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, as possible, and we go, bonk, and there we go. We get back an ethereal bloom. However, in our cauldron right now, we have lots of not very useful stuff. I'm going to try and execute it. Let's see if we get the dirt on the bar and see what happens. Yeah, we've got a bit of gas. A bit of the tainted gas went up. But we have an ethereal bloom. Let's go and plant it. Is it daytime or nighttime? Oh, whoops. If you're wondering what hurts me there, it's these ender lilies if you touch them. It's nearly... Oh, it's noon, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Plenty of time. Let's go and plant one of these. And let's see how we get on. And whether that starts to have an effect. We could put it slap bang straight in the centre and see. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to plant it sort of on the edge. Everything's fine. Okay, so this is the start of the taint. Let's find the edge. I think here is the edge, really. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does it need to be on a block? Boom. Oh, cool. So it's a proper glowy thing. Now, is that doing anything, or have we just made a pointless thing? No, it's changing. Stuff is changing. Look, look, look. stuff is changing or not. It looks as if it's a little bit brighter on one side. Oh yeah, there we go. This definitely is changing. It's definitely having an effect. So that's what we've got to do then. I've got to make enough. I don't know whether I can move these afterwards, and if I can't, are they just stuck for it? Because they can't be stuck forever. I need that to come out. That would be important. Whoa. Yeah. So we need to clear all of this, and I don't know whether it's permanent. Hopefully it is. But it's getting rid of that eerie biome that we had a problem with. So there we go. Absolutely fantastic. Let's let that carry on. We'll come back and we'll see what effect that has had. But it's definitely working. It's definitely having an effect on that eerie biome. Let's come back in here. Okay, let's have a look. Let's look at other magic that we've got on the go, because we've got other stuff that we're doing. Where's my book? Magic book, please. Right, it's the Omicron. One of the things now, as you can see, we've done all the metal this is pretty much this. I didn't have to do anything for that. We already had enough to do all of these. I want to get into the Essentia distillation next time. I haven't really got a place in the base to build it yet, so I'm sort of waiting for the tower a little bit before we get on with that. But that's still a long way away, so we might have to come up with something else to do with that. But if we look at now, where is it? Oh, we can do this one. Ore purification. Purificate all the ores. Apparently, and look, I can just click this and get this research. I don't have to do any of the paper stuff. Just click it. Ore purification. Native clusters are rare concentrations of metals. So uranium. What does that mean? Native uranium cluster. Does it matter what sort of? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Shiny ore. So native clusters are rare concentration metals in its purest form. You have discovered a way to purify and concentrate normal ores into native cluster. When smelted, these clusters produce twice the amount. Oh, okay. So these, I can literally put any ore blocks in here. As long as I've got that in the box, I will get back these clusters, which will give me 2. Well, actually, I get the same thing from a pulverizer. I hate to be one to tell them. So it's not the most useful in the world. But there we go. We've got that anyway. There was something I'd seen that I researched and I wanted to use. Now I can't find it for looking. Where is it? It's a dream catcher type thing, which helps with the taint, which is just as well, because I've got to go back and get more of the tainted stuff to actually make more. Oh, not that one. Whoops, wrong button. Where's the dream catcher one? Oh, hold on. I've obviously lost it now. Where's the dream catcher one? Alchemy, artifice, gonomancy. Is it this one? Tinkering? We can make a sort of a dream catcher looking thing, and what you do, yeah, here it is, wispy dream catcher. They say the dream catchers are meant, so this is where we use the goo. We've got great wood planks, we've got some of those, and we've got a feather, and we just need those in our wand. We'll have to check that in a second. Though taint may not be the construct of your psyche, you would think that perhaps ill effects of the taint has on the body could be combated using a modified dreamcatcher. If you hold this dreamcatcher in your hotbar, it will have a high probability of nullifying damage from taint or tainted creatures. Although this dreamcatcher does not nullify all damage, it will certainly make excursions into tainted land much less dangerous. We are making one of these. So we've got one of those, we've got 2 of those, that's fine. We've got great wood planks somewhere in here, and we need some feathers. And then we need to just check the old wand. Yeah, got loads of stuff in there. Good. Right, feathers. 2 of those if we've got any in here. Yep, we have. 1, 2. We need some great wood planks, which I think we've got in here. Living wood. Great wood. We've got loads of silver wood, which is good for the build, actually. 4 of those. Got to be quick with this build, because otherwise we'll end up getting tainted ourselves. What was it again? So, 4. And I think we can put this in the thingy and leave it, can't I? So let's build it as we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 here. We want a tendril in the middle and 2 at the top. Let's put our wand in place. Should give us all the necessary power we need. Tendril and the 2. Let's grab those. So we want 1 of those and 2 of those. Over here, quickly put them in before we get tainted or something bad happens. Bump and bump. Here it is, a wispy dream catcher. Bing. So now that's in our hotbar. Apparently, this should help me not die. Apparently, or at least take less damage as a result of tainted excursions. Let's grab me wand again, just so I've got it. Shall we go and have a go? How much food have I got? I've got food. We've got food. We've got that to put them in if we need it. I've got a sword, which is my main weapon. Not using that actually at the moment. Let's go and have a look. You might as well come with me. We've only got about, I won't do another 5 or so minutes on this because I don't want the episode too long. Let's go and have a look at this taint world and see whether it helps. I've got to make some more ethereal blooms anyway, which is fine. Why am I not flying? There we go. Oh no, I don't want to be in here. I want to be through Digi's world or RJ's. Let's do Digi's because you've seen Digi's. Don't want to show you anything that RJ's doing in case it spoils anything that he's doing. Digi, I don't think has done anything yet, but if he has, we're going to spoil it. Right, let's fly and go. Now, Digi's Tainted Lands are over here. This, I've got to help Digi on this. This is going to be where his blood magic altar is going to be, so we're going to do a bit of building on there. I'll keep the design secret for now. So we've got a wispy dream catcher on our bar, so hopefully this is going to help us. Let's just have a quick look at the map. Yeah, we're getting closer. Here it is, the taint stuff, alright? Look at the purple blodge everywhere. Now what we're looking for is to kill any tentacles we can find, but more importantly, we're looking for these little spore things as well. They give us globules. I don't know. Oh, there's a node there. That's good to know. Hello, can you come out, please? Here they come. Yeah, much less damage. Look, they're doing hardly any damage to us at all. And there we go, they drop one of their globules, and what we do is we fly up in the air really quickly to get out of the way. Oh, I ain't got my bag on the hot bar, that's bad news. Bag on the hot bar, open up the ender pouch, which opens up that chest, put the stuff in there. No one's none the wiser. You see? And essentially, I can spend an hour or so, or however long it's going to take. Oh, whoops. Can't hurt me this time, not easily, you can't. There we go, another one. Got another one. Open up the bag. Put it in the bag, and that's what I can spend, if I have to, several hours doing. The other thing that's in here, and I don't know if I can see any, I've got to be careful because I'll end up with loads of these swarms after me, are giant great tentacles that flap about, and you can kill them, and that's where you get the tendrils from. I can't see any anywhere. Oh, there's an imp. Hello. Is he tainted? I don't think he is. It's a hobgoblin. I don't think he's tainted, though. He seems to be okay. He doesn't seem to be affected by the taint. I can't see any tendrils. You normally can spot them because they're sort of slopping about all over the place. I'll probably see one in a second, or probably just after I've stopped recording I'll suddenly come across one, but there we go. But you can kill them, and if you kill the tentacles, you also end up with getting one of those tendrils, which you can obviously we just used for the Dreamcatcher. Let's put our sword out, we don't want our Dreamcatcher on. Oh, there's another node here. Now, some of these nodes are tainted now. I don't know about this one, it looks a bit bright to me. No, it's not tainted yet, so it's okay for the time being. They don't seem to be overly attacking me like they were before either. Oh, look, here we go, tainted chicken. These will attack you regardless, they'll kill you if they can. And if you kill them, you can pick up stuff like tendrils, very useful, straight in the bag, no messing about. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm going to do. What I'll do off camera is I'll complete this ethereal bloom healing of the land, if you like, healing of our base land, so that we can use it to build our base on without having to sort of have that dark splodge slap bang in the middle of it all. Next time when we come back, it is going to be a base building day. We're going to start looking at the base. We're going to begin the construction of the outer walls. I'll talk you through all the design. It's already in my head. I've already had a bit of a go on a creative world. So, you know me, I like to be in advance and make sure that I know what I'm building and what it's going to look like. So I've had a little go already and I know what I'm doing. So next time when you come back, we've done the magic today. Next week we're going to do some building. I very much hope you're going to enjoy me. Remember please to check out all of the others who are on this V for Variety server. Alright, make sure you go and check them all out. All the links will be in my description. Follow them along. Remember to subscribe and see the world from their point of view when they upload their videos as well. Thanks very much for your support. If you've liked what you've seen, please leave a like. Costs you nothing, means the world to me. And I will see you next time. Take care. Ooh.